Transautomobile here. Hello everyone, I am Uday. In this comparison video, we're going to compare the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports. So here are the three different trim levels. The Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX with the manual transmission. A special SUV of its kind because it's the last existing 7-seater SUV with a diesel engine and with a manual transmission. In a generation moving quickly to electric cars, hybrids, plug-in hybrids, this is a rare gem. And then we have the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX with the automatic transmission. Now this is the cheapest 7-seater SUV with a turbo diesel engine and automatic transmission. Almost fully equipped for just under 30,000 euros. Rear view parking camera, leather seats, and even electric seating adjustment. And then we have the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLS. The cherry on the cake as it's the most modern one, thanks to the digital instrument cluster, automatic dual zone climate control, and plus a turbo diesel engine which produces 180 horsepower, all that for just under 35,000 euros. By the end of this video, you can decide whether you want to be in full control of your driving experience or whether you want to play it modern and techy. Either ways, there is no compromise on the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport value. Hello and welcome to Transautomobile, your specialist in exporting brand new vehicles to the continent of Africa and the rest of the world since 1973. Today, we're at the port of Antwerp, here in Belgium, at Transautomobile. If you are not subscribed yet, push the subscribe button, push the notification button to watch the latest videos on our YouTube channel. Watch this comparison video till the end. We will start by talking about the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport model. We will then compare the exterior, then we will compare the interior, and then we are going to compare the engine and performance. And last of all, we will finish off by talking about the advantages of each of the three SUVs. After this, you'll know why all three of these street-legal rally cars are equally advantageous. I'm going to start by talking about the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport model. The Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport was first released in year 1996. The idea of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport was for it to be a slightly smaller version of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero, but more sporty. And that was something notable with the design. If we look at the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero, it had this typical 4x4 image to it, the boxy design, and then with the spare tire equipped right onto the back door. But here's the thing, it was meant to compete against the likes of the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and the Land Rover Discovery. Whereas the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport was meant to pick a fight with the likes of the Toyota Fortuner. But what's actually quite fortunate is that the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport always had the rally style in its design. Now, when it comes to the rally design for the exterior of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport, the rally design is not actually a surprise. The Mitsubishi brand had a very big name in the rally community since the 1970s all the way until the 2000s. Now, this was an aspect that made the Mitsubishi brand unique compared to other Japanese competitors like that of Toyota, Nissan, and Honda. But the involvement with the rally community or the rally style did not just end in the 2000s. Their rally legacy continues. It is echoed through the design and also through the engineering, like the Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 system. Now, speaking of design, it should be noted that the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport always shared the same chassis as the Mitsubishi L200 Triton pickups, which is why, not surprisingly, the front design was always similar. They use the same construction method of body on frame. This is a very popular construction method as it greatly enhances off-road capabilities, towing capabilities, and utility in general. And this is a very important factor that makes the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport versatile. But here at Transautomobile, we can add accessories to your Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport to enhance your driving experience or to also enhance its performance. Accessories like a snorkel, off-road tires, and even a front bull bar. Now, in a moment, I'm going to compare these three Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports, but before I do so, I want to let you all know that they have something in common, especially when it comes to the exterior. They come with the chrome package, and when I'm talking about chrome package, I'm talking about the chrome door handles, the chrome side view mirrors with the side indicator integrated, chrome towards the front with sleek headlights and a stylish front grille, and chrome towards the rear. And they also come with tinted rear windows. It gives it a premium look from a distance. But if we look closer, the differences start to emerge. So let's get on with the comparison right now. Now, the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX manual, which is right here, looks exactly alike the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX Automatic. They both are alike in terms of style, and they both are actually my favorite choice when I prioritize durability. They look rugged and ready for some adventures. For both the GLX manual and the GLX Automatic, you get 16-inch alloys with thick tires, and thick tires usually means softer ride on the road. And when it comes to the exterior of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX manual and the GLX Automatic, the real difference would be the fact that the GLX manual only gets rear parking sensors and the GLX Automatic gets rear parking sensors and a rear view parking camera included. And now over to the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLS, my favorite when I prioritize style and premium looks. Now just imagine pulling up to work or family gatherings and the first thing everyone sees is a true sports utility vehicle. The first notable thing that stands out would be the 18-inch 6-spoke alloys. Now, I always found something appealing about Mitsubishi 4x4s with 6-spoke alloys. They just look more city-friendly. You also get rear parking sensors and a rear view parking camera. But there is a cherry on the cake. For the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLS, you get keyless entry. You will notice that the fog lamps have more details and the sleek headlights have also got some extra details, like the LED daytime running lights. Now, I understand you all are probably wondering, Uday, what exactly is the big difference over here? The exterior, they look so alike. Well, this is where I say the interior. This is where there are big differences which highlight the advantages for each of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports, starting with the interior of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX manual. The interior screams durability thanks to the 7 seats which are tissue, multifunctional leather-wrapped steering wheel, infotainment system, air conditioning, and most importantly, your manual transmission next to the Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 system. Something which I'll cover later in the video when I talk about the engine and performance. I must confess that in a generation obsessing with electric cars and hybrids where you have a massive touchscreen to control just about everything, I'm quite impressed with how Mitsubishi still maintained their identity. Mitsubishi really paid attention for durability, making it ideal not only for personal use, but also for professional use. Now over to the interior of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX Automatic. Now this is where I use the phrase best of both worlds, because you get the Pajero Montero Sport durability with some premium touches. You get leather for all 7 seats, leather-wrapped multifunctional steering wheel, air conditioning, and infotainment system with a reverse parking camera. But there's a twist. Next to the automatic transmission, you have the piano black trim, which gives the interior a premium feel. And not far from it, you have the swivel wheel for your Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 system. Now, it's very cool to use a swivel wheel because it's like that of a Land Rover. How premium does that feel? Now over to the interior of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLS, a leap into premium. It's a completely different planet. Look at this center area which cocoons you with the leather touch on the side. I'm going to be honest, the last time I saw something similar to this was in a Porsche Cayenne, everyone. And you know, it's funny I just mentioned Porsche because the start-stop button is just on the other side of the steering wheel next to the door, like what you'd expect in a Porsche. How premium does that feel? But it doesn't stop there. Leather for all 7 seats, leather-wrapped multifunctional steering wheel, but there's a twist. You get driving pallets that look like they've come straight from a Ferrari. And it should be noted that this interior is a leap into premium with technology because you get a digital instrument cluster, a detailed infotainment system with reverse parking camera, automatic dual zone climate control, and then over here you get your automatic transmission, and you get the nice trim surrounding the automatic transmission that has a metallic look to it. It's quite nice. I like it. And you get your swivel wheel over here for your Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 system. And now I'm going to talk to you all about the engine and performance of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports. But first, I would like to talk to you all about the Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 system. The Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 system is very different from the conventional system, and here is how. On conventional systems, you have 3 modes, which is 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive high range, and 4-wheel drive low range. Whereas for the Mitsubishi Super Select, it's even more interesting, and I will explain to you all what this is. So you have 2H, which is self-explanatory. It's 2-wheel drive. The engine gives power to the back wheels. And then you have 4H, which is 4-wheel drive, but pay very close attention because this is very different from the other 4-wheel drive systems. With this 4-wheel drive system, you can actually still drive on tarmac without causing tire wears because of the differentials, everyone. And this makes it very ideal to use on tarmac, especially when it's raining or when the surface is slippery. And then you have 4-wheel drive high range and 4-wheel drive low range, both of which perform in the same manner as a conventional system, which has 4-wheel drive high range and 4-wheel drive low range. Our Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports are tropicalized, which means reinforced suspension, reinforced radiator, and reinforced air conditioning. The turbo diesel engines can use diesel of varying sulfuric level. And now I will talk about the engines, but bear with me everyone because there will be a lot of numbers, so pay very close attention. I will start with the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX with the manual transmission. Over here you get a 2.5-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine which produces 136 horsepower. Combined with a 5-speed manual transmission, you are in full control of your driving experience, and this can be very ideal when you are strategic about the amount of power to channel to the wheels. And for the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX Automatic, you get a 2.5-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine which also produces 136 horsepower, quite similar to the GLX manual. And this combined with the automatic transmission means smooth acceleration, both hands on the steering wheel, and you can just concentrate on the road ahead. And then for the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLS, you get a 2.4-liter common rail 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine which produces 180 horsepower. And this combined with an automatic transmission means smooth acceleration and speed. Which brings me to the advantages for each of the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports. The Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX manual is a rare gem. I earlier mentioned it's because it's the last SUV of its kind, a 7-seater with a diesel engine and manual transmission. We looked at the exterior, interior, engine and performance, and a reoccurring thought I had in my mind was that it's the most appealing in terms of owning your driving experience. This Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX manual is also my favorite configuration when I want to add accessories. I can certainly picture myself adding off-road tires and a snorkel and perhaps a front bull bar. The Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLX Automatic screams value for money. The cheapest 7-seater SUV with a turbo diesel engine and automatic transmission, leather for 7 seats, driver's seat with electric seating adjustment, rear view parking camera, all that for just under 30,000 euros. This is perhaps another rare gem, but for a different reason. Mitsubishi is being very generous. The Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport GLS takes value for money to a premium level, almost matching that of Mercedes or Land Rover. And it's ironic I mentioned these guys because the interior had me thinking of Porsche more, especially with the way it was designed. Ideal for dropping your kids off to soccer practice or going to the mall in town, but make no mistakes, there's no compromise on off-road capabilities. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below sharing us your thoughts of our Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports, and let us know which one is your personal choice. I am very curious to know what are your thoughts. On customer's request, we can also prepare the needed spare parts kits for 1 or 2 or 3 years and send it to you with the vehicle itself, or we can send it to you by mail express to your desired destination. And don't just watch, contact us for a personalized quote on any type of vehicle. Our sales team is dedicated every day to upholding our motto. Our mission, your satisfaction.